So hopefully the live chat's going to work today. Unfortunately, yesterday it didn't work. Like I said, on a couple other little quick lives that I did. Um, I saw two people pop in, and then after that, um, there was nothing. So I didn't know if you guys were jumping in, jumping out, jumping in. And then when I ended the live, there was 96 chats that I didn't even see. Um, so again, I hope that the live is working. Vonnie, what's going on? Thank you so much for popping into the chat. Um, hopefully it's working. Hey, what's up, Greaseback? Thank you so much, man. Hey, I'm having a great morning. Yesterday I didn't have such a good morning because I saw, like a bunch of people in the chat or, jumping into the room, but the chat wasn't going on. So, Sabrina, what's going on? Thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I don't know what was going on. I kind of looked it up and it said that check the settings. And I don't know if I inadvertently hit that this content is for children. And I guess if it is made for children, then the live chat doesn't show up. So I have it automatically set that it's not made for children. So hopefully this works. Randy, what's up, man? How you doing? So, man, I'm so happy to see you guys. I'm telling you guys right now, when you're trying to do a live and you're used to having people jump in the chat, and you don't see anything going on in the chat, you kind of get thrown off your game a little bit. So, thank you so much. Tanya, how's it going? Hey, you guys, thank you. So I'm telling you right now, I'm in such a better mood right now, man. You guys have no idea. I'm truly appreciative of everybody that jumps in the chat. Jojo Dirtbike, what's up? Hey, if anybody's new to the chat, this is the first live that you guys have caught of mine. Please put a 1 in the comments and let me know where you're from. I know I got my Bonnie Lass from Scotland in already, and then I got Sabrina. I'm gonna miss you, Sabrina. So what's going on, everybody? Dan Harley found a 30-inch track this weekend. He did. He found a 30-inch track. Oh, I gotta call him. I've got to call my boy Harley. A 30-inch track. Holy smokes. Yeah, I got to see that kid gets out in the woods, man. He gets out there. So, and there was sorry guys, I just discovered Liquid Death Grim Leafer. It's an iced tea, a guave vitamin mixture. It's amazing. I don't like it. But yeah, he gets out in the woods and that kid has found some great stuff. He really has. And if you guys caught the last live where I showed that picture of a dog man that he got, a lot of people started like, is there another one in that picture? Is there some? And I'm like, no, there's, he just blew that up. And then they're like, no, in the upper left-hand corner of the picture. So I started looking, and there looks like there's something there. So I messaged him. I go, listen, man, I think there's an issue with your dog man picture. Oh, you do, man? Thanks, buddy. You know where I got this? I got this in SeaTac Airport when I was up in Seattle at the beginning of the month. All I'm going to say is you guys they're saying January, so you might want to check out what's coming out on the History Channel in January. That's all I'm saying. So, but yeah, I got this at SeaTac Airport. I saw it and I had to snatch it up. It was like $25, so. Hey, Wuzzy450, do I believe in aliens? Absolutely, I believe in aliens. Absolutely, I do. So, where's everybody from? Randy, where are you from? Tanya, where are you from? Wuzzy45, where are you from? I know where everybody else is from that's in the chat. My channel, Germany, California, Houston, Texas. Ah, my channel. Guten Morgen. Wie geht's? Australia. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Western Michigan, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Nice. Oh, I wish I knew how to pronounce your name. Cool Deep. Cool Deep. New Brunswick, Canada. Nice. Cool Deep. What's up? Good morning. Edna, good morning. I'm waiting for one of my coworkers to come flipping through here and flip out again. Hey, what's going on? So good morning, everybody. Yeah, you guys keep the questions coming. Man, that hat looks cool on you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Morning, mate. How you been? Sim, what's good, man? What's going on? You know, you guys, I'm working on I got like 3 emails from individuals. I got one from Tasmania, and hey, Peg, how's it going? I got one from Tasmania, and I got 2 from Australia, and I'm working on trying to set up times so I can interview them, and hopefully soon I'll get my Yowie encounter. And then I'm like, what, two lives ago, last week, I want to say, someone introduced me to the brown jack, which super intrigues me. Dan, how do we send pictures to you? If anybody would like, to send me pictures, video, audio, or just say, hey, how you doing? My email is the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Again, the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Sim, man, I'm glad you found me, man. I appreciate that. Check out AYRA Australia Yowie Research. Cool. I will. I'll definitely check that out. Thank you so much. Hey, Amity, what's going on? So, if anybody in the chat that knows how to get a hold of me directly, please message me what Sim is telling me to check out. ARY Australian Yowie Research. Because I'm not going to remember that. I'm really not. Amity, how's it going? What kind of coffee are you drinking? Yeah, absolutely. You guys, if you guys have a photo or something or an audio or something you want me to listen to or check out, I'll definitely, check it out. And you guys got to understand this, that I am brutally honest. Now, I'm not going to come out and say, oh, that's pareidolia. I will definitely look at that picture. So, and let you know what I think. Starbucks. Ugh. Starbucks. What's going on? I'm not a big fan of Starbucks at all. I just am not. We have a place up here called Caribou. And, Caribou Coffee. And I don't really drink that stuff either, except for when it gets around like Christmas season. And then what I check out is, do they really got a compelling capture? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. But what they have is they have a Christmas drink called a Ho Ho Mint Mocha. I'm telling you guys, I get the Ho Ho Mint Mocha with white chocolate. Blows your mind. It tastes so good. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Hey, Daryl, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Daryl, that when I do my lives, I show some of your pictures and play some of your audio. Dudes, your stuff that you've sent to me, people blow up. They're like, oh my gosh, like, look at that, or what's this? And Okay, what's Peg saying here? Tim Horton coffee here. Okay, ooh, Tim Horton. The force people are alive, at least in British Columbia. My experience was 68 years ago. Mindspeak kept me from being shot by a hunter. She told me to get down and stay down. No, Peg, no way. I would love to hear that encounter. If you could shoot me an email, uh, the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Just like the name of the channel, the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Daniel, what do you think about those pics I sent you from Michigan? I'm going to tell you right now, so you have a podcast about, yes, Wuzzy, that's what this is. The solely cryptids, aliens, UFOs, that type of stuff. Unfortunately, no paranormal, though I do love paranormal stories. Trust me, I love them. I've had plenty of paranormal encounters myself. But Amity, back to your, what did I think about those pictures? Those pictures were spooky. Like, what's gonna crunch down those gates like that? I don't understand. I mean, unless it's a log or something like that. But from the angle that you showed the pictures, it didn't look like there were any fallen trees or anything like that. So, yeah, and I'll tell you, you're braver than I am. There's no way I'd go up to a creepy looking cemetery like that. That's not happening. You think it's a dogman feeding ground? Nah. That's even just a big more. That's even more of a no for me. No thanks. I'm not gonna walk sit into his dinner plate. That's not happening. Nope. Yeah, you'll go Amity. Yeah, Sabrina, I bet you would go until you saw Elmo peeking out through the bushes. They fed in the grave. No, thank you. Dan, I bet lots of your listeners have cool photos. You could show them on one of your lives. I love. You know what? Yeah, I have no problem. I think what I might do is I might go through all the photos that I have, and then and show them in one of the lives. I might do it this Saturday. Elmo can catch these hands. I bet. Here's some links. That's awesome. Hey Sim, if you could send me an email, the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. Yeah, send me any links that you have on there. I would love to check those out, man. I appreciate that. I think paranormal could be, in some cases, go hand to hand with. Honestly, I reports of Bigfoot doing things that they do does go hand in hand with aliens, UFOs, and things like that. I do believe there is a small paranormal element to cryptids, like orbs and things like that, but I just don't really know what bridges that gap. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I talk about paranormal, I want nothing to do with the occult. I want nothing to do with witchcraft. I want nothing to do with black magic. I want nothing to do with demons. I want nothing to do with possessions. Nothing like that. Now, some people in here know, but a lot of you guys don't know that I used to have a paranormal podcast. It was called The Paranormal Narrative, and I had so much fun doing it until things started getting crazy. And I just did not want it, and I just didn't want that type of attention anymore, and I just deleted the channel, deleted the email, deleted everything I had for it. So, let's see, it's just a cryptid channel from where I live in Queensland, Australia. Plenty of Yowies. They're real. Oh, I believe they're real. Oh, yeah, I'm going to send Sabrina. Christmas is coming up. You're going to get a big box of Elmos. Can you imagine not? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, if you didn't have those big giant dogs, I'm not going to send someone into harm's way. I was saying have someone come and knock on your door just as Elmo, your dogs will probably attack them. My photos are more paranormal. I took them in daylight in a moving car. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, we can't be telling our secrets because she's gonna see these. She's gonna see these. Amity, she's gonna see these, and then when she opens it up, she'll be like, "Oh, this is so cute," and then the voice comes on. That'd be awesome. See, look at that. Now she knows about it. How awesome would it have been if I just sent her like a? Oh, she already knows now. But if I sent her like a birthday or Christmas gift, and it was like a Bigfoot, like, right, and she squeezed it, and it went, "Oh, hello." Yeah, she would. She would. Yeah, I think the dogs would get it. That's what I think. You know, Tanya, I had some pictures a long time ago. Um, when I was in Germany and stationed at F.E. Warren Air Force Base. Oh, was he when I? Well, here's the thing. I mean, you can consider. I mean, even though Elmo's a Muppet, I mean, but what is he based after? What is he based after? You could say that he's you could say that Elmo's a cryptid, I guess. But Tanya, like I was saying, I probably took easily 10,000 pictures in 4 years that I was stationed. When I was in the military, and I would take pictures of everything. Like we had old dormitories that were all blocked off, but I knew how to get into them. Patrick, he looks like he is on his way to the family law court. Me? I'm on my way to family law court. Nah. The only time I went to family law court, if you mean like, was probably in 2000 and what was it? Probably 2009, 2010, probably. Yeah, 2010, when I went to court to get custody of my daughter, and that turned out to be my divorce hearing, and I got sole custody of my daughter. Natureland, how's it going? Patrick and Natureland, welcome to the chat. Where are you guys from? Okay, I'm looking on my phone, so I don't know what flag you guys just threw. What flag is that? Looks like we got the Jolly Roger. What's up, Corey? Hey, what's up? If anybody is new to the chat, put a 1 in the chat and let me know where you're from. Snapshot, what's up, buddy? Patrick's from California. Nice. Whereabouts in California? Oh, I know Sim. I know you're a new person. Not anymore now. No, you're part of the family, man. I appreciate you, Aussie. I love it when I get people from overseas jumping in here. I think one day we had someone from Finland, which was cool. We had Brazil, Utah. I'll tell you right now. Hey, Ty, you're the first person I've seen from Utah in the chat. That's awesome. Showed my daughter Harley's Dogman picture, and she still doesn't believe it's real. Shout her out. Hey, what's your daughter's name? Well, I'll say Vonnie's daughter. You just subbed, man. Thank you. Yeah, we had it. See, I couldn't see. You guys, I could not see any of the chat yesterday. I was so bummed. I mean, I saw the little ticker of people coming in and leaving, and I was like, oh man. I said, oh, maybe they're just coming in. They don't want to look at this ugly mug today. And yeah, they'd come in, they come out, and then when I entered the chat, I had 96 chats. I'm like, what's going on? What did I miss? So I just did a little reset in here. But this is Devani's daughter. This is to Vonnie's daughter, because we have a place here in Minnesota called Devani's. So, hey, what's up, John Wick? So, okay, Nicole, listen here. They're real. 100% real. All you need to do is check out my channel, check out what I got going on, and then there's other people that I know that have had some pretty scary encounters. The last encounter I had, 33 years ago. It's changed my life. So they're real. Don't be closed-minded. Be open-minded about things because they're out there. I am hacking you. You're hacking me. Hey, if I have a mod in the channel, let's boot this clown. There we go. I got him. Yep, I got him. F that dude. Yep, I'm not playing games, man. Okay, yeah, cool. Emmy, absolutely. I'm talking about Sasquatch. I'm talking about Dogman. They're real. That's what I'm talking about. I love everything cryptids, you guys. But like I was saying again, so I keep getting sidetracked. I keep having squirrel moments. I would take a lot of pictures of like old dormitories or old parts of some towns and things like that around my base and stuff in Germany, and then same thing in Wyoming. And I caught some pretty amazing. Okay, James. Hey, I'm going to give you one last chance, man, to have fun in this chat. You need to stop that kind of stuff, man, because honestly, we got a great community here, and we just don't need clowns like you coming in here and making comments like that, like for real. You know, I mean, yeah, that's funny, and if it was just you and I hanging out, I'd probably laugh my butt off. But yeah, so you're just gonna come out here and make a comment like that. So you can kind of stay in the chat, but if you're still getting loose-lipped, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and boot you out. So they are real. There's a guy sent me yesterday from Oregon that area. I'm telling you, I heard they look like a howling wolf. They do. I'm telling you, my dad, to the day he died, believed in werewolves because he saw something in Alaska that blew his mind. Randy, since you believe in Bigfoot, I got some ocean property from Oklahoma. Okay, hey, you know, I'm always in the in looking for new property, man. So, I mean, if you don't believe it, then you know it's okay. Yeah, I hate trolls too. You know, and it's funny, you know, when people come in, they don't understand I have mods, you know. And before I started using mods, which I should have used from day one, you know, I would just ignore them. I would just ignore them, and then I would engage them. I'd want to fight them, you know, even though they're probably someplace around the world I'd never get my hands on them. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I just kind of chill. Sabrina was on top of it. Cool. Are Bigfoots MAGA? Bigfoots are whatever they want to be. Feral mods, engage. Yeah. Oh, so everybody who's just jumping in, you know, thank you so much for jumping in. Let me introduce myself. My name's Dano. I am the host of the Cryptid podcast, and I get on here and I try. Did your grandma get his phone number asking for a friend? Okay. Don't. Where are you going with that, Joseph? What do you mean? Did my grandmother get whose phone number? Let's find that out. But I drop new episodes every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I also do a Saturday night live stream every Saturday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. I drop a early access Saturday show for my members. So if you're a member of the Cryptid podcast, then you get early access to a Saturday show. I'll chill. I was just laughing too hard. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Stop trolling and let the man speak his truth. No, it's good. You guys, I want you guys to have fun and engage and everything. Because even though that some people don't believe, which is completely fine. I don't care if people don't believe. You know, in order for some people to believe, they have to have an actual, like, close encounter with these things. I've had close encounters with these things. From roughly 1978, roughly 1978, 79, all the way to 1992, I've had encounters with Sasquatch. And that covered 3 states And it's just because of who I was when I was younger. I was always out in the woods. I was always camping, hiking, hunting, riding mini bikes, riding go-karts. I mean, I was out doing all of these type of things. In Australia, we have Bigfoot called Yowie. They're more chill. James, so you're in Australia. Whereabouts in Australia? Lorenz, what's up? Watched in Invincible. Patrick, every close encounter is caught on a Nokia. These things are getting hard to believe. You're in Queensland. Awesome. I'm in Victoria. We have no Yowies here. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. Australia is showing up. I'm just gonna give you all a shout out. Australia in the house. I'm telling you. Oh, and I checked the demographics of people watching the show. I'm telling you, Australia, you guys were number 4 in my demographics. You are now number 2 in my demographics. You guys blew Canada and the UK completely out of the water. Because you guys were, last time I looked, Australia was at like 0.09, and now you guys are like 3% up in there. It's crazy how fast. So okay, cool. So James, that word caught me off, Tassies, and you're talking about Tasmania. I first heard that when someone sent me an email, because I had a gentleman named Daniel. I think Daniel. I can't remember his last name, but he's from Tasmania, and he told me about a sighting he had when he was 15 with some mates, and it was he said he saw a glimmer man. Does Dogman attack? Hey, snapshot. Yes, Dogman will attack. There have been stories and actually documented attacks of Dogman in the LBL, which is the land between the lakes, which is between Kentucky and Tennessee. There have been 3 Dogman sightings here in Minnesota. JK, so you saw Tasmanian tiger when you were like 16 years old? For real? So, you guys, this hat I got in Seattle. I am going to I'm still waiting to hear back from 2 people regarding merch. Hey, Steamboat, what's up, buddy? What do I think? What are Dogmen? I have no idea, man. Honestly, I think they're malevolent. I think they're it's hard for me not to say that it's like some type of government experiment gone awry, but it's also not hard for me to say that they have some type of ability, that they say that they're interdimensional beings. I don't know, to be honest with you. And the reason I don't know is because I've never seen one. Now, I've seen video of one here in Minnesota, and then up north, up near Duluth, up near 2 Harbors, there was 2 Dogman sightings. So, where is the footage of Dogman? It's always really low quality. You guys, okay, let me throw this out to you guys right now. So, all of my Aussie mates in here, okay? This coming Saturday, which will be Sunday for you guys. So Saturday at 8:30 Central Standard Time, which I think will be 11 a.m. Sunday on your guys. I do a live stream, and what I'll do is I will gather as much, as much information I can as for Dogman, and I have a few pictures of Dogman that people have sent me, and I'll be showing some pictures this week. So I would love to see you guys jump in the chat. It's this Saturday, 8:30 Central Standard Time, which will be Sunday, I believe. 11:30 your guys' time. I love Griffin family. Do you believe superhuman speed as a concept exists, and can humans manipulate its power? Super speed does exist. I love schizo streams. Is this a schizo stream, Patrick? Hey, sometimes I have squirrel moments and stuff like that. So again, real quick, back to Tanya. So I took some amazing pictures of stuff that I just could not explain. Unfortunately, when I got out of the military and I moved back home with my dad for a brief moment, we went to my step grandmother's place out on Hood's Canal, and we come home and yeah, the basement flooded and I lost all my stuff. Yowie Hunters is a good channel. I'll check that out. Thank you so much for that, Yowie Hunters. I had a real scary experience right behind a Walmart. Got a 200-pound rock thrown at me, and it chased me and stole my fish off my stringer. I was so scared. Ty, for real. What state did this happen? Yowie Hunters, Australia. That's a channel on YouTube. Ty, where were you when this happened? What did I do in the military? I was an Air Force security police officer. So when I was in the Air Force security police, was called the security police, and there was two sides. You had the law enforcement side, and you had people, law enforcement, they watched the front gate, they wrote tickets, they did building patrols, things like that. And then you had the security specialist, and I was a security specialist, so I would watch the weapon storage area on base. I would also watch, if I had to, I'd go out in missile fields. If we had a flight line, I'd work flight line and watch alert bombers and things like that. So the security specialists on the side were the guys you did not want to show up, because we had all the big toys to play with, and we wouldn't hesitate to use them. Hey, stream just snap you saying Dano was live. What? Hey, what's up, Carl? Cajun Carl. So I see a bunch of stuff here. Randy, on Dogman Encounters. He had AX military on there, and he had to go down to the Philippines, air down Brazil to keep Dogman away from. Randy, please email me. I want to hear more things about that. Ogden, Utah. So that happened in Ogden, Utah. Ty. Yeah, I had a lot of fun when I was in the Air Force. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, a knee injury took me out, and I could tell, like, third week into basic training, I wanted to be a lifer. So, hey, Steamboat, don't be weeing on anybody, man. I knew you meant C. Hey, everybody in chat. It's Cajun Bigfoot Whisper from Louisiana. Are they telepathic? Hey, what's up, son? Hope y'all. Typo. Telepath. I mean, some people say they mind speak with them. James, do you think your mate Lucas would consider sending me an email and maybe coming on my show? And you guys, this is an open invitation to anybody that's had an encounter and you'd like to come on my show. Please shoot me an email at the cryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. It's the cryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. And just to let you know, again, I'm your host, Dano. I started my channel in October of last year, and it's just taken off. If you guys would like to check out all the other content that I have, please do. And if you think that it's worthy of your subscription, please hit that sub button, hit the likes, hit the notifications, and so when you guys will know when I have something come on. And even people who say, well, I didn't get a notification for the live, everybody should periodically go back and check your notifications, because for some reason people's notifications get turned off. So It's been new favorite cryptid podcast. Oh, thanks, Ty. I appreciate that. And again, if you guys want to know, so you guys can maybe, I don't know, some people write things on their calendar or set something up in their phone, but every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, I drop a new episode. And you guys, I have a new episode dropping today. It's a military encounter with a guy named Dick, and he's a security police officer. And I want to say he was at Ellis Air Force Base. And yeah, he was in an area, and a young troop came up to where he was at, and he looked visibly shaken. And he said, "I saw something down there. I don't know what it is." And so, being the NCO that he wanted to make sure what was going on, make sure everything was in the up and up. He went down to the area that this young airman. Take no notice of this liar. He's never really. Don't mute this clown. Why don't you kind of tell me what makes you think that I was never in the military? Come on, Jam. Let's hear what you got to say, man. You want to talk some trash? You want to talk some trash, you clown? I was never in the military. Yeah, look at this, clown. Look at this. That's my VA card, you piece of crap. So you can stick it. See, you guys, I don't normally get ticked off real quick, but when you start questioning my military service and my love for my veterans and my active duty military, yeah, I got problems. Go ahead. You know what you can do? Hey, Steamboat, go ahead and ban that clown. I'm not trying to flex, man. Patrick, I hope you know that. I'm not trying to flex. So, yeah, I don't see that. Oh, hold on. I'm going to get this guy out of here. F this guy. Yeah, he's gone. No, not Patrick. Unhide Patrick. Steamboat, why did you do that? Come on, man. No, not Patrick. No, not Pat. You guys, not Patrick. Patrick was a cool dude. Ugh. Man, I had no issues with Patrick, Steamboat. Zero. I had zero. Patrick was cool. There we go. Thank you. He got the reaction he wanted. Yeah, normally you guys, that just really, that chaps my butt. I come from a family of military people. My grandfather, my mom was in the Navy. My dad, my stepdad were both in the Army. Between the two of them, they served 6 tours in Vietnam. My cousin, me, my little brother joined the Marine Corps, but unfortunately due to a unknown heart condition, he got taken out of the Marine Corps, which sucked. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get this guy out of here. Get him, Griffin. This clown, whatever. But anyway, so I drop new episodes Wednesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I also do a Saturday night live stream every Saturday, 8:30 Central Standard Time. And I just started doing these. I call them morning coffee with Dano, if you want to. I mean, something, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. But I do these every Monday, Tuesday. Well, easiest way to say it, Monday through Friday. And I try to get on from, I try to be here about 6 quarter to 7, so 6:45 to about 7:40, because I have to work. Where I'm sitting right now is I'm sitting in the parking lot of my place of employment. So yeah, rock apes. I got a book at home that has an encounter of rock apes in Vietnam. Um, I'd like to hear some veterans talk about rock apes. That'd be awesome. Was he what plane was he a tail gunner on? My daughter's great grandfather was a ball turret gunner on B-17s. The little goblin creatures are in Vietnam too. Yeah, I'd like to. Hey Chavez, what's going on, buddy? Man, you just missed it, man. I got heated real quick, man. Some dude said I was never. He accused me of stolen valor. I thought it was funny. I got mad. I wanted to fight him, and then I got. I love Griffin family in here telling me he's gonna find that guy in real life. So I got a great group of people in here today, man. I got like 3 or 4 Australians in here. So I hope Patrick jumps back in. Nicole, what's going on? Sounds like I missed all the fun. Probably. Yeah. It's cool. I got 3 mods in here this morning, too. Sabrina, man, she went feral on a couple people, started removing stuff. And then Steamboat, he removed some people. And then I said, not this guy. And he had to bring him back. But yeah. Well, I love you guys, too. You guys are awesome people. Again, you guys may not believe it, man, but I've been working with this company and I know one person, there's a couple people in here. There's a couple people here that know where I work, so you don't need to blurt that out. But I've been working for this company going on 27 years, and it's the last thing I ever thought I would do. For real. I was told early on that because of my injuries from the military would prevent me from doing things that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to work for the DNR. I wanted to work, and I didn't want to be one of the DNR guys that sit in a office and write out passes for people. I didn't want to do anything like that. I wanted to be out in the field. I wanted to be out on the lakes. I wanted to be up in the mountains and the woods, things like that. And because of my knee injury and my nerve damage, they said it would work against me to do that. So then I tried out for the Dakota County Sheriff's Department and was told, yeah, let's go. Let's bring you in. And I was going to work in the Dakota County Jail for, I think, like 2 years before I became a deputy. And then I happened upon an accident with a child that was involved, and it broke me. And I knew that I could not do law enforcement work like I truly wanted to do, because when it comes to children or domestic abuse, women involved, elderly involved, handicapped involved, I'm not in a good headspace when that happens. So, but yeah. So today, you guys, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, I have a new show. I have a new episode drop, and you guys don't want to miss this one. It's a pretty incredible encounter. Friday, I got another great one going on. I have some interviews going on this week. Yesterday was my only day off from interviews, so let's see here. What's up, Cryptid Seeker? Good morning. Bad things with kids can really push. Yeah, absolutely. Corey, military guy, can I get a great story about the star people? Because I know God didn't create humans. Okay. Well, I don't have any stories of the star people. YLD, what's up? And then that's where you and I differ, which is you are absolutely 100% entitled to your opinion. I just don't agree with you on that last statement. So let's agree to disagree. I feel great. Nice to see you. Neo Car, what's going on? Hey, everybody that's popping in right now, if you're new to the live, please drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know where you're from. I am the host of the Cryptid Podcast. My name's Dano, and I'm here to educate you, or I wouldn't say educate you, kind of like broaden your horizon when it comes to things like cryptids, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever you want to call them, Dogman, Jersey Devil, Mothman, things like that. Fun fact, there's a very easy way to tell if someone's been in the military. Ask MOS. Any military member can answer it easily, and most people don't know what it means. Corey would like to check episode 11. It's a Cryptid Podcast. I think I got pictures of the star people. They shapeshift. Oh, listen to Steamboat promoting his episode. Yeah, I could tell you where I was stationed. I could tell you what dormitories I stayed in. Anybody wants to ask stuff about that. But, again, you guys, I'm here to talk about cryptids. I'll even talk paranormal on here, So, if anybody has had an encounter and you'd like to come on the show, go ahead and shoot me an email at thecryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. It's thecryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. Soon, and I'll tell you, I would love to hear it. You should get back into the military and lose weight. Well, Andrew, wow, that was quick. Holy smokes. Wow. I'm gonna check that out, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Wow. You guys, that was quick. I have never seen anything drop that fast. Like, for real. Yeah, I consider, and you guys, here's the thing. People can make fun of my weight if they want to, but let's see, at one time, and I'm just going to come straight out and say, I weighed 431 pounds at one time. 431 pounds at one time. I weigh now 332 pounds. I weighed myself this morning. So, in Portland, Oregon, I've been a guest commentator on Thomas Fletcher, just closed tonight. I am an experiencer. I had contact experience when I was 4. I need revision to revisit for clarity. Really? That's interesting. Hello, Bigfoot. Good to see you. Nice hat. Looking handsome today. Yeah, if you come to Atlanta, I'll get you a permission slip. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, see, and here's the thing, man. I did mine with no surgery, nothing. It was hard work. Hard work. I'd get up every morning at 4 in the morning. I'd walk about 5 miles before I started work. And then I would take my lunch break and I would walk. And then after work, I got home, I'd hit the track and I'd walk around the track. Took my calorie intake from about 11,000 calories a day down to 1,800, and then even eventually down to 1,200 calories a day. I went from a size 56 pants down to a size 34 pants. I'm working on it. 6'2", 357, a lot of issues. Yep, exactly, man. Tons of issues with the knees. A lot of my knee issues and hip issues are from the military, so. But it's also about eating right, watching what you're eating. I was never really a huge carb counter until I found out I was diabetic, and then I'm like, yep, let's do that. Mine are from sports. Yep. Dang, yeah, it is. You guys, honestly, it's I walked in 2023. I walked just under 1,500 miles, like 3.4 million steps. I tracked it all. So, yeah. Now, guys, think about this. How many calories a day do you think a Sasquatch burns? Think about that. How many calories does Sasquatch burn? Because you never really hear any stories of like super obese Sasquatch, you know. Hey, LB, what's going on? Where are you from? If you're new to the chat, drop a 1 and let me know where you're from. Probably 10,000 calories a day. Absolutely. Let's see here. Why don't you join the military again? What would you have to lose? Well, one, I'm 53 years old, so they won't allow me. Two, I have injuries that will prevent me from joining. Trust me, if my country said, hey, we need you back, I'd go back without even thinking about it. So I would love to go back in the military. When I first got out of the military in '95, my little brother, I moved back to Tennessee. My little brother was talking about wanting to join the Marine Corps, and I said, well, let's go, let's get into shape. And then him and I went down to the recruiter, and the recruiter said he needed to lose a little more weight, and I signed up as well. I started working out, and I got in probably some of the best shape of my life. I'm having a great morning, thank you. And yeah, 39 is a cutoff age for sure. But I do it again, you know, and I'm pretty sure some of the trolls that were in here earlier never served or wouldn't want to serve. You know, I look at society today, and I read somewhere that like 45 to 50% of military aged men and women are not suited or not suited for military service. See, how did you do it? I could use some more tips on weight loss. I've been losing tips on. Okay, so here's how. Hey, what's up? I wish I could pronounce your name, but it's in a foreign language. I don't know. Hello there. You just popped in. Where are you from? So Cryptid Seeker, this is what I did, man. Honestly, gosh, bro, you just gotta tighten that belt, man. You gotta push through everything. Let's see here. I've been losing a few pounds, not enough to cut. Bro, you've cut pasta and breads out, which is good. Sugar is huge. You're from Bulgaria. I'm in Minnesota, man. You were the first person I've ever had jump on my chat from Bulgaria, so welcome. Anybody who would like to check out my other content, please go on over there. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'd be awesome. So Cryptid, what I did is, man, it's just got to be the determination, man. I cut a bunch of stuff out. I cut rice out. I cut potatoes out. I went to a high protein, raw vegetable, fruits. But do your research, man, and find out what fruits are better for you than not. It was me. My doctor pretty much told me if I did not change what I was doing, I wasn't going to live to see 55. And that terrified me, and I went straight. I got back into military mode. I got focused. I had a mission set before me, and I wasn't going to stop until I reached that goal. And in about a year, I dropped 153 pounds. I was walking every single day. I was putting in between 8 and 10 miles a day walking. I walked 7 days a week. I walked in the rain. Even when we had snowstorms out here, I'd bundle up and I'd still walk at least 2 miles. If you're diabetic, rice is not the best thing for you because it will blow your blood sugar out of the water. Yeah, bro, AFib, you gotta be careful with that, man. The best thing for you to do is not go gun ho, but take these little steps. Do the best. Do the absolute best you possibly can. Brown rice, they say, is good, but I tried brown rice and my blood sugar blows up. So I don't eat rice. I like cauliflower rice. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do. So, all right, you guys, I hate to do this to you, but I have got like 10 minutes to get into that building. So I just want to say, you guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you joining me today. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. I am your host, Dano, Cryptid Podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday and Friday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Saturday night at 8:30 Central Standard Time, I do a live stream. Every Monday through Friday around this time, so I'm going to say 6:45 to about 7:45, I'm doing this morning thing with you guys, and I love having you guys on here. I appreciate you. If you guys have had an encounter, you'd like to come on the show, or even just send me some stuff that you may have, it's the Cryptid Podcast 72@gmail.com. Again, I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as my buddy Josh always says, you guys stay prayed up. And as I always like to say, remember, a legend first begins with a sighting. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.